making hearty winter soups that'll help keep you full and warm when it's chilly out there. Now, Andrea, you are up and you're gonna make not one, but two different soups.
Soup is my jam.
Yes, it is.
Soup, yeah.
I know, it's so good. Okay, so what are we starting off with?
Okay, we're gonna start, now this is a fun fact. This is the first thing I ever taught when I started teaching cooking.
Oh, no way.
And it's a vegetable, barley, and miso soup.
Oh.
Yes.
Barley, underrated grain.
Barley is super underrated.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start in our pot here with the mirepoix.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got onions, we've got celery, and we've got carrots.
Beautiful.
And you wanna sweat those down along with those mushrooms. Now, this is the chance to get lots of flavor.
Yeah.
You know, people always say, my soup never tastes like yours.
Yes.
But honestly, I think people don't take time to sweat out that, you know, so it gets sugary and sweet and all the things.
Totally, and sweating is different than like caramelizing. When you
Right.
sweat something down, you want it to almost like just evaporate things,
100%.
but not get like
It doesn't
dark.
need color, right?
Yeah, yeah,
But it does sweat down and gets all nice and concentrated. So this is what it looks like. You know, give this about 10 or 12 minutes more time than you think it needs. And then we're gonna add in some other fun flavors. So we're gonna go in with a whole bunch of garlic, which I love.
Yes.
Right? We're gonna go in with some ginger, which gives it a little spicy heat, which I
Nice.
love.
Did you use the microplane?
I was gonna say. I was like, is it microplane? Is it chopped? I think that's tube ginger, which I also love.
Yeah, you could use that as well, right?
Yeah.
It saves you time in the kitchen. And then one of my favorite herbs to use for like everything, it's my go-to herb is thyme.
Yeah.
I love thyme,
Yeah.
right? And like you, Tanisha, I just like to like throw her in there. We're not gonna stand there and
Toss it
strip
in.
the leaves
No.
off there.
Do you know
right?
what my mentality is I'm like, any leaf that falls off wants to be in that soup.
Yeah.
And any leaf that doesn't want to be in that soup.
soup.
Let it do its thing, you know?
And then you're gonna take it out just before you serve it. Okay, now we're gonna talk barley. Now, I love barley. There's two types of barley you can buy at the grocery store. It's pot barley and pearl barley.
Okay.
I go for pot barley because it still has the bran intact, which means it's a bit more nutritionally dense.
And it's got a little bit more chew, I feel like. Yeah.
Now, if you want to make it cook quicker, definitely go for the pearl barley, and it'll cook in half the time that the pearl or the pot barley does.
But half the joy of making soup
I
is have
know.
it simmering away on your stove,
I
making your
know.
house smell amazing.
I do love the smell of a beautiful pot of soup simmering.
Yes. Now that doesn't look like a lot of barley.
Okay, guys, let me warn you.
Yes.
Anytime
wanna
you're
get
adding a
carried away.
starch, whether it's like a dumpling or rice or pasta, don't look and be like, I think I need to add more, because it's just gonna swell up.
You're getting a risotto.
You're getting a risotto
Yeah.
or a whole big pot of barley instead of soup.
Barley brick.
Yeah, barley. All right, then we're gonna go in. Oh, this is heavy.
Yeah.
We're gonna go in with some veg stock here. We're gonna try to get it all. A little bit of veg stock. If you wanted to make it a little bit beefier, you could add some beef stock if you want.
Okay.
But anyways, let that come to a simmer and cook it until the veg are totally nice and tender.
Okay.
And then we're gonna swap-a-roo. Can we just do a little?
Let's do a kitchen DJ.
A little dance here.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, and this is what it looks like when it's done.
Oh, yes.
Put this here. Now you said there was miso in here, Andrea, but there's no miso.
I
in
know,
here.
I haven't seen miso yet.
So I love miso. It's a fermented bean paste, essentially. It has tons of umami flavor. You know, if you've gone for sushi, typically you get a little bowl at the beginning.
Yeah.
Tons of flavor. There is a different range of miso on the market.
Yeah.
So I like to go with the lighter versions, like a blonde or a yellow miso. They have red and brown, which have more depth of flavor.
Yeah.
But go ahead and just dilute it in some water, then add it in at the end. And you know what? I say don't bring it back to a simmer.
Okay.
You just want it to warm through because it kind of like kills all the good things about
the miso, the
Yeah.
fermentation and
Yeah.
everything like that. And this is gonna bring that little note of that salty
100%.
kick. All right, let's actually, let's
move
do it.
on
Let's do
over.
it. Oh my
All right, let me
gosh.
get a ladle here, Mary. Now you can reheat this the next day. You know, I'm not mad. I'm not going to be in your kitchen telling you not to reheat it.
No,
But here we go. Here.
this looks stunning.
Oh my God, this is one of my favorite things to eat.
And again, the little crunch of that. I'm gonna take a bite. We need more spoons in this kitchen. Not gonna lie.
And we need more bulgur, more fun grains.
more fun
Yeah.
grains, 100%.
Farro, bulgur, yeah.
Oh my gosh, Andrea, that looks stunning.
That's a stick to your ribs kind of soup.
That for sure is. Okay, this one looks amazing. You got a second soup though up in the docket. Let's
I
get it
do.
up.
So this is definitely an easy weeknight soup.
So good. The miso.
Miso and mushrooms go really well together. So, okay, so this is really a weeknight soup because it can, happen in less than 30 minutes. We're starting again with our onions, celery, carrots.
AKA a mirepoix.
A mirepoix.
It's got a
I'm
name
sorry,
for a
guys,
reason.
That's the reason soups work. You know,
Yes.
put a big head of cauliflower in there, it becomes cauliflower soup.
Yeah.
Put a bunch of broccoli in there, it becomes broccoli soup. Like
100%.
This is the base, right? These are the building blocks, like
Yeah.
you said.
Yeah.
So we're going to sweat those down,
Okay.
and then we are going to add some flavor agents.
Okay.
So we're going to start with tomato paste.
Okay. Oh, this is feeling familiar, Andrea Buckett.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, we love tomato paste because the tomatoes have been cooked down, so it's really super rich. So you get that sort of, this has been cooking all day vibe.
Yeah.
Without cooking it all day.
Totally, which I
Right?
love.
Yeah. So we're going to let that cook off just for a few seconds to get rid of that sort of tinny, raw tomato flavor.
This is a good tip that you've always given me,
Yeah.
because sometimes I would just like chuck it in and then chuck the rest of it in. But
I've
it
done
does
it
have that
too.
little bit of that like metallic-y
Yeah.
tomato taste. This just gives it that like roasty, slow-cooked tomato.
100%.
Yeah.
And I've done it too, Mary. I've
Yeah.
like thrown it in. You know, sometimes time doesn't permit you to cook
No.
things down. But-
Yeah.
All right, so other flavors. I'm going to go in with some cloves.
Oh, I like
I know. So
this.
this brings a warmth to the soup that you really can't get, and it gives you that slow cook vibe as well.
And this is like a ham and like lentil kind of
Yes.
vibe. So this is, do you know what the clove is giving me? It's a little like
smell.
tortillery.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like a little Quebecois. Oh, that's nice. I like
Yeah,
that.
little
Lovely.
Yes.
And some thyme. Dry thyme this
Dry
time.
thyme, okay.
But you pick your thyme.
Yeah. yeah. Time is on your side.
You pick your thyme.
There's so many things. Time, the cruel mistress. Yes, we've got her.
Okay, some canned lentils. We're going to throw those in there. I like to rinse my canned beans, but you do you. If you like to have it glunky, go ahead.
Glunky. This is a new word that Andrea Buckett just came up with today, and it's my favorite. Glunky.
You know, there's nothing wrong with the liquid around the beans.
No.
I just don't always want to add it.
No, it's gloopy and glunky.
And
Yes.
it's a little chance of wind later.
Oh,
if you know what I'm saying.
yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. A
Might get a
gale
little
force
windy.
wind that's coming in.
All right.
Welcome to the good stuff. But yeah.
Okay, so we're going to put some soup stock in here as well. Again,
Okay.
go with whatever you have on hand.
Beautiful.
I've been leaning into these like concentrates lately.
They're
because-
really great. They less counter space or less cupboard.
Exactly. You can make a whole bunch of it. Okay.
Totally.
Put that in there, cook it down, and now the other trick I have here is to head to your deli counter
Okay.
and pick yourself up some beautiful Black Forest ham and cut it into chunks.
Okay, wait, whoa. So you go to the deli and you say, hey, can I have like an inch of ham?
Yes.
I did not know you could do this. I thought you had to get it sliced or they'd arrest you.
And you can do this like with roast beef. If you wanted to do like a beef and barley soup, you could get some roast beef thickly cut and
Yeah.
then chop it up and pop it into your soup. This is what makes it a really quick night meal.
Heck, I love this.
And then you get that smoky vibe without having to like cook a whole ham or like, you know, have a ham hock the whole bit.
100%. That looks absolutely. So we bring that up. We've got a bowl over here, all ready to go. I'm going to take
Wait,
another
I don't
beef.
have a spoon. I feel
I
left
know.
out.
You know what? I'm going to get you a spoon, Andrea.
I mean, is this a spoon?
Oh my God. All right. Here's that for you.
Thanks, girl.
Let's dig in. I'm going into this guy.
I'll go into this pot.
Okay, perfect. We got this. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.